Aloha Scorpio, this is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with your spirit messages for June 2021. So this is for Scorpio Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. So please do check out your Moon and Rising signs. It's going to give you an idea of an overall view for the month. Okay, let's get a piece of Hawaiian salt. What this does is clears the energy, gives you your minerals. It calls in our Amakua and ancestors and guides for all who will be watching this video so that I can give you the best reading that I possibly can. Okay. Before we get started, I wanted to announce the giveaway for the month of June. I'm giving away my book, Spirit Path Animal Oracle. It's an oracle book. So you use it similar to cards. You just flip through it, and then the answer there is your answer. I wrote this after my mom passed, and she started to send me animals, and so that you can read that blog on my website. So anywho, how you qualify is you be a subscriber. So if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe, hit that bell button, like and comment in the comment section, done, and please share the video as well. Or excuse me, I think this month I'm doing love. So comment in the comment section love, and that lets me know that you want to participate in the drawing. So I'll put your name in, and at the end of June we will announce the winner. Okay, let's get to it. Keepers of the Light for Scorpio. And there is a little construction going on in the background, which I find amusing because everyone's going under construction right now. So this time period, month of June, we've just come out of the eclipse, lunar eclipse from the full moon. We are moving Mercury retrograde during this time, and then June 10th we will have the solar eclipse. So there is a lot of changing and construction going on collectively, and let's see how it affects you, Scorpio. So we have Holy Amethyst, which is divine alchemy. This says, move beyond current challenges, focus on what you desire. Also, they're saying that if you have amethyst crystals at this time, it'll be really useful to tune into those. Either carry them with you or wear jewelry that has amethyst that's going to give you some information. And we have Mary Magdalene, the teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. So this is really beautiful. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, you may be moving into a teaching and training position, possibly on spiritual subjects, Scorpio. Okay, so because you're really moving into this divine alchemy, so you have something beautiful to share. They're also showing me a different scenario as well as coming into partnership, that you do have, those of you who are single and looking for love, they're showing that you do have something to share. Like this teaching together is awakening, and there's divine alchemy that's happening behind the scenes, and so they're wanting you to really move beyond those limitations and challenges at this time. Let's get a animal from the Spirit Path Animal Oracle for Scorpio. We have Crane. I believe Leo got this one as well. So Crane is choose from your heart. The crane's long, graceful neck is a message that you may need to stick your neck out and choose from your heart. She asks us to contact loved ones, end feuds, remove judgment, and possibly contact old flames to receive back our pieces. Sometimes it is appropriate to be the one to extend the olive branch. When Crane shows up, if your heart says yes, then extend the grace. Crane's medicine is of patience, and she teaches us to wait for the right time. She also teaches us graceful, smooth calmness through transition. This is a time of transition for you into partnership. This partnership comes from the heart, whether it be a romantic partnership or a business partnership. Be a transmitter of love. What do you love? Who do you love? They are all pieces of you. Stick your neck out and tell them. Crane's message includes nesting and domestication. Now is the time for you to make your house your home. You may have been making things cozy or shopping for household goods lately. She is helping you to make your nest ready for the next transition for you. You are safe to stick your neck out in perfect timing when you choose from your heart. Crane is here to guide you through with a graceful and calm energy so you may transition into your new partnership smoothly. Okay, So definitely moving into those partnerships, whether, like it says, whether it be business or romantic, the goal is to move through smoothly and having that divine alchemy. The divine alchemy is, love that transforms all things. So you move beyond the limitations and allow that teacher inside yourself to awaken. You may also want to do some meditations with Mary Magdalene. I feel like she has things to share with you that you'll be sharing with others. Okay, so for the divine feminines out there, you may be learning some new things within your sexuality and like sexual magic. You may be learning some new things on how to bring the information to the world of union, of that beautiful scorpionic death and rebirth. Okay, you guys definitely go into the depths of emotions. You don't just stay on the surface, and so that's going to be really helpful for humanity to bring that forward. So month of June, you're really waking up to what I would call your superpowers, okay? And so that is quite beautiful. All right, they said one more time. There we go. And then I'm doing, using the Tarot of the Hidden Realms. This is not an ad or anything. I bought this with my own money, but these cards are absolutely beautiful and they're alive. So if you want to, if you always wanted a tarot deck and want to, I happened upon these in my local store, and they're amazing to meditate with. Like, it really does take you on a journey into the hidden realms. So, alright, let's look here. Alright, in the past energy, we have 5 of Swords, we have 2 of Pentacles, we have 9 of Swords, and we have 2 of Cups. Okay, so in the past energy, I feel like there was a law of offer or a partnership that you were wanting to be with. This is a general reading, so this partnership could very well be business as well. That there was some major conflict. It really just got out of balance, okay? So there was some conflict, there was maybe some words said that didn't need to be there. You're trying to learn how to balance your work and life, your love and life balance, and this person may have even, I feel like, been a little bit harsh with their words, Scorpio, and so I feel like that is coming to an end. They're saying this 9 of Swords here is, you know, cutting through that. That's an end of a cycle. It's moving through the bramble in the search of truth, okay? So it is saying that, you know, there was an expectation that this partnership would work a little bit better, you know, and things, what they're just saying is it just really got out of balance, and it wasn't anything that either party did particularly wrong. It's just ended up being a situation where you had to possibly part ways with that person because there was some truth that needed to be there. I feel like on both sides the communication may have been a little bit sharp, and there was a want on both sides, whether this be romantic or otherwise, to really have this work out, okay? But notice in this 2 of Cups, she's only holding the 1 cup and he's trying to offer the other one to her. And it's like, she's looking at, is this offer going to be the right thing? And what should be like the honeymoon phase, I feel like just got really out of balance for you, Scorpio. So, you know, sorry that happened to you, but there's new that's coming, okay? A new wave, because you're going to be choosing from your heart and allowing that divine alchemy to happen. All right, in the now, we have the 7 of Swords, we have 6 of Cups, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. So I do feel like, Scorpio, you have your defenses up, and rightfully so, because things maybe got a little bit out of hand, like I said. But this is not the time for you to be proud. This is the time to release the need to be right and ask yourself what you would rather have, because you have the opportunity here of someone from the past coming in that wants to give you a long-term offer, whether this be the business partner or whether the romantic partner. It is a soulmate connection. The Six of Cups is a soulmate. Soulmates do not have to be romantic if you're not looking for romance. Ace of Pentacles is saying that they want to offer something for the long term. This is the slow burn. This is the one that lasts for you know, a lifetime, that builds on the investment. But I feel like you've had to cut through your own illusions and move in the direction of your dreams. So notice that even though he's defensive and he's got the armor on, he is moving towards his dream. He's got his eye on the prize. The moon is behind him. Okay, so he's come through the illusions. I feel like this divine alchemy and this teacher that's awakening within you, you're going to see where maybe, especially with this Mercury retrograde, and there's communications being given and coming in with, you know, confessions of love, apologies, these other things that are presenting themselves. You're going to see where maybe you could have handled yourself differently, Scorpio. So this is a time of, you know, taking responsibility for your own actions, obviously leading with your heart and moving towards a new beginning. And I feel like that that's coming for you. And so we, in the near future, have the Hanged Man. This is card of Pisces, if that means something for you. And then we have Three of Cups. Okay, and this is beautiful. It says, if you take a new perspective, all right, if you take a new perspective, Scorpio, you do have celebration coming. Three of Cups is celebration, love, enjoying your family, your friends, the ones that you love, being in a sister or brotherhood together. So I even feel for some of you, it might be friendships that went away that actually was going to lead to being together in, you know, in all things, in business. You're creating, a, like they're showing me, like a little hippie community, and something just, everybody's opinions kind of got in the way. So there was a conflict there. But now you have the opportunity to receive this new offer. If you're willing to take a new perspective, okay, if you're willing to choose the path of love, if you're willing to say yes to your heart rather than your mind and your pride, all of this beautifulness opens up in the month of June. I would say after the second eclipse. So June 10th is the next eclipse. So the latter end of June, there's going to be this opening that's awakening for you. Yeah, in the past you have Queen of Cups reversed. There was a huge imbalance of emotions that was happening. Scorpio, you guys dive deep in your emotions, but it's almost like the messages that you were getting were actually upside down. So things were not the way that you saw them or thought that they were, is what they're saying. And so there was a stubbornness that happened, even though you're water. I feel like there was a stubbornness that happened on your part. Like nobody wanted to let down their sword. And that's why we've got those Nine of Swords and the Five of Swords. Okay. And let's see in the now. Yeah. In the now we have Ten of Cups. In the now, you absolutely have the opportunity to have this beautiful life. I feel like you're dreaming of and reflecting on what it is that you want to have all 9 cups filled, and the Ace of Cups, that 10th cup coming in. This is long-term success, okay? Long-term love. So there's an opportunity that's presenting itself in the now or the very, very near future that's going to bring you all of your cups being filled. It's going to bring you back to that space of love and back to that reminder of who you are, what you prefer, what you like. And it's like that love is going to dissolve the pride. The love is going to dissolve the feelings of needing to be right or separation. And it's going to open you to this new beginning here. And then in the near future, what do we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, near future? Clarifier, please. Yeah, we have the Five of Pentacles reversed. So this is beautiful. Where you felt abandoned, where you felt left out in the cold, where you felt like, you know, someone took advantage with money or otherwise, that's being reversed. So you are going to come back into union. You're going to come back into this celebration. That's being let go of. And what's really cool is notice the keys right here. So what's going to happen is you're going to let go of that crying over spilled milk and pick up that key and open the door. Okay? You get to be the one that opens up that door. You get to be the one, Scorpio, who chooses from your heart and allows that divine alchemy to take place. To choose with love dissolves all of the obstacles. It allows that divine alchemy to happen, and it allows the teacher within you to awaken. And sometimes how you teach is not by knowing more than the other or being a know-it-all. How you teach is through love, through actions, through choosing to let down your sword and allow your heart to take the lead. Okay, and let's get a advice from Spirit from the Starseed Oracle, and then to close out your reading. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, sometimes I belch a little like when energy's clearing, so I feel like you're already on the path. Even in this reading, there's energy that's clearing to, oh, excuse me. Because I don't know if one of you has a sinus infection or been dealing with sinus stuff, that just cleared. I did not have any sinus stuff happening until we talked about the energy clearing. So know that if that's happening for you, this message has a little extra in there for you. Okay, so just pay attention. Okay, and we have big picture thinking. This is Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. Okay. Again, this teacher is awakening and this divine alchemy is happening. So by choosing love and letting down that sword, they're asking you to think of the big picture. Not he said, she said, not, okay, this is how it should go. Really look at the big picture. Look at what you're creating, and come from that place of love. The Pleiadians are very much about love, very much about harmony, about helping attune the galactic program to a higher level vibration. So they're asking you to move to a higher level in your thoughts, your day-to-day thoughts, your day-to-day actions. So there is action that is coming from you towards others, Scorpio, and they're really asking you to use that big picture thinking. Now's not the time to get honed in on the details and get caught up in that. Think of the big picture plan, what you would really like to have in your life and in your experience, and then ask, are my actions helping me to get this 10 of Cups? Are my actions right now, is this way of thinking helping me to achieve my goal of that love, that divine alchemy, that peace? Okay, I had I saw on social media, I think it was yesterday or the day before, this beautiful question that was posed, and I did a full meditation on it, and I just wanted to share the question with you. And it is, you know, who are you without your pain? Okay, who would you be? What does that look like? What does it feel like and sound like if you didn't have the suffering? Okay, if you didn't have the pain, who would you be? And it was interesting because my whole energy shifted, and I was able to come into that part of me that is this holy amethyst, that is this Mary Magdalene, that is that beautiful unencumbered feminine that has let go of the suffering. And it was really, really beautiful. So now is the time, not so much about needing to be right for you, Scorpio. Now is the time to decide what you want your life to look, sound, and feel like. And then are you making your choices from that place in your heart that's going to lead you towards that? Keeping separated isn't typically the way to get there. Okay, love always unites. Okay, so choose with love. If you see cranes, that is going to be your symbol that you are on the right path, as well as these white lilies and amethysts. Okay, so Spirit's showing that they're going to use synchronicities for you to help you, remind you to choose love and to be on the right path. Okay, so thank you so much, Scorpio, and until next time, aloha.